I mean, Microsoft used to talk about this in their marketing strategy. They called them the fur-lined trap. In other words, it's really attractive to walk in, but then you suddenly discover you can't get out again. And one of the strangest areas of discussion in things that start off as a great option and turn out to be a trap, funnily enough, is the double-income household. Okay? Which is, it started off, when I was a kid, a working-class guy could maintain a household, not very well, okay, but could maintain a household with one working-class salary, okay? And then, much to the delight of the Exchequer and much to the delight of property owners, because they were the main beneficiaries in the longer term, okay, you had the option of two incomes to maintain the household, because both parties could work. I'm not making gender a point of this, not least because the two people who've written about this are actually Fay Weldon and Elizabeth Warren. And what then happened, Fay Weldon made exactly this point. That's great if it's an option, because you've got a much better flat than you might have expected, okay? And you've got quite a lot of disposable income, and you can suddenly go to Spain on holiday and you've got two incomes coming in. Then what happens is eventually, combined with vast inflation of mortgage lending and mortgage providers being happy to lend against two incomes, property prices rise to a point where unless you have two incomes, you can't afford a house.
Yeah.
Okay? And actually, number of incomes determines your housing much more than any other factor, to an absurd point where my other daughter, who's left wing, was at the University of Newcastle. And for her second and third year, she lived in Jesmond, which is like the Knightsbridge of Newcastle, right? Okay, why are a bunch of fucking students living in the Knightsbridge of Newcastle? And I realised that 5 or 6 students sharing a house outbid one family with 1 or 1.5 incomes.